Blessed rising all. Peace. Barika, my eye hair, or Barika, my missus, like you didn't know. So this is my first gem that I picked up. Hey, Barika, my eye hair this day. Oh, I'm fumbling. Befitting, no? We are here at the beach. You know this, I don't live by the beach, but I definitely always come out here. I love the beach. Walking in the promenade and thing. We're here to do the daily PowRa for this day. It's definitely still on the lunation vibe, full moon. Time to release, let go, clear the past, start new. And yes, integrate what you've learned, integrate the balance, which is the Pisces energy where the full moon is, and then the Virgo energy where the soul is. Okay, whenever we have a full moon, it's always good to balance between the two polarities. Oh, this full moon, a lot of people feel like it's in Aries, and yes, there's a lot of fire energy today because we are on a Mars day. The third day of the week is Mars. Just wanted to show you. We usually are all the way down there, and since it's early morning, Yamoja has been drawn back. She hasn't been risen yet. She's with her mate Olokun, right? And the fishes are there on the board. Yeah, not allowed to go down there while Mama and Papa doing their thing, right? Right. So yes, on the third day of the week, it's Mars energy. The color therapy is red, black, and green. Hey, babies. Okay, darling. Go. And the mineral therapy is pine. And yes, I'm a little bit off the mark this day. Hold on a minute. So let's get set up and I'll show you what the card is looking at. Okay, baby. Fine, right. Bear with me. Yes, we're celebrating a full moon out here. It's a special one. You know, it's in Pisces, and you know we're leaving the Piscean age, moving into the Aquarius age. Okay, so it's time that we get clear about what we need to release from yesteryear that is no longer serving me collectively, truly. But it starts with each one, teach one. Individually, we have to make the difference, so then the collective can feel it. You know, that's how it works. It's a trickle effect, and yeah, we're about the changes. We're actually the numerological influence today. We have the 25th, which is 5, and the 2 is 7. And we have the 9 for the month, which is culmination, you know. And then we have the 2018, which is 11, knowing our intuitive guidance, heeding it. And that will bring about the most conducive relationships for our growth. Okay, the 2 and the 5 together is the 2 is the emotions of the balance, the 5 is the learning of lessons and changes. Okay, and the 9 again is culmination, releasing the old to let in the new. But we have to release the old first and foremost. Old thoughts, old feelings, old people, old things, old situations. Okay, so we can come into the new, really brand new and improved, you know, and then we can pick up the brand new and improved from what we have learned already. Because the 9 is all about that, is knowing all the cycles from the 0 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and understanding what is not conducive in all those energies and bringing forward a more conducive state of being for the whole, okay, for the humanitarian, for the humanity even, because number 9 is the humanitarian, okay. As I was saying, there's a lot of fire energy. A lot of people are kind of like fueling the Aries energy. So it pans out the same way. But it's quite the full moon is quite close to the Aries energy, and it's in within a few degrees. So definitely we're going to be feeling some fire. And it's just less than 10, 15 degrees maybe. We have Aries is quite, sorry, no, it's not. It's on the other side. It's closer to Aquarius actually. Just looking at the chart here, if you can see it. That's it there, the full moon there, and Aries is down here. So it's closer to Aquarius actually. Beautiful, as I was saying, because it's definitely an ushering in a gateway for us to realize that what was no longer cannot be coming into the new and improved, because the Aquarius age that we're coming into is not a bronze one, it's not an iron one, it's a golden one. And you know what gold is? Gold is soul. Okay, soul, soul, soul. That means the sun, that means the source, that means the all. Okay, so that's peace, that's love, that's joy. And that's what we're bringing in: peace, love, and joy. So, yes, the mineral therapy is iron. No, we're not in the iron age. You're definitely moving away from that. So less of that war, but we'll definitely use that Mars energy for, getting things done. It's a push, it's a drive, it's a chi, it's a force, willpower. It's spirit led. It's passionate. Okay, can you see the water's coming? Hope you can. Yes. I'm feeling quite amped about this actually. I feel very positive about it. I feel the changes. Like since we woke up on the 22nd, actually, we've been feeling brand new. I don't know if you feel it too, but definitely it's the energy is fresh, is new. And this day, numerologically, again, the overall culminating energy is of a 9 vibration. So it's again releasing to bring in, letting go, and even the card said so. But let's read how the cards. We have 2 cards of victory. I mean, of Mars energy, of fire, force, boom, bam. See a little bit better. We've got Archangel Haniel with victory and championship. Again, Archangel Haniel. Okay, and Archangel Haniel is that warrior. Okay, it's definitely on a Mars vibe. And it reads, the first one, victory. It says victory means peace. Aha. And peace is assignation with the divine. Haniel's heart wants you to know through your choice of this icon that any negativity may be relinquished to the past and considered a useful teaching for the future, always. Victory begins a radical commitment to a new way of being and loving, which begins with the practice of meditation and closes with this use of prayer. For meditation is listening to God and praying is asking to the divine. Consider what has been drawn into the light of completion at this time in your life and see yourself as a unique, adventurous, and victorious being of light, whom Haniel wishes to bestow the sacred warrior's most desired gift upon. Be with Haniel's sigil and feel the courage of the victorious fill your days. Chant Hai, Hai through the throat chakra of self-expression to feel the victory of your station. How beautiful. Like victory is peace. Like yesterday, I was going in a bit because of the situations that I was going at hand, but it definitely was about just culminating because I'm on the universal wave. So as it affects me, it's what is going on for the whole if we tune in, and it's about releasing those old relations, old patterns, old feelings, old thoughts, and really not allowing yourself to be pulled into things that is non-conducive to you, it's not true to you, it's not right for you, and moving with your soul's knowing and actually taking time to listen to what your soul's telling you and your intuitive guidance, and those high vibing relationships rather than those low vibing relationships. And of course, you're always going to be tested. Those relationships are going to come back into form to see if you really learned. Deja Moja coming back to remind us, cleanse, release, let go, balance the emotions. Don't allow other people to rule and fuel your emotions. Okay? And victory is peace. The same way, I was ready to cut off some heads, like that's for the peace. And Haniel is a warrior, and Mars energy is war type, and war synonymous to sex, synonymous to dance. It's about movement. It's about power. It's about willpower. It's about spirit, your passions, and whatever you're passionate about. You're willing to do whatever needs to be done, and that there's victory in that. Okay, and it also render you a champion, which we're gonna read next. Thanks. Haniel is the ruby red champion who, like the knight of the bygone days, brings you the warrior's pledge of absolute fidelity. This means that if you aren't respecting the continents of honor, if this virtue isn't hallowed within you, or if you see a paucity of this virtue around you, you are being asked to place the victory helm on your head and live the prowess of a knight. Yes, not just in a peaceful combat, but also in just cause. You know, I love that. You know, I love that because, you know, on a normal mundane, you know, Libra and a Pisces energy, which fuels me, is seen as, you know, quite passive and just goes with the flow and it's all good. But let you come and bring some bullshit to the eye and you will see a complete different side. Okay. And that's what it is. Like, don't think the night is all about, and it's seen, we know, with this armor and, you know, usually behind something and, you know, ready to have something up, ready to make those moves, and usually quiet. Doesn't mean that there's, you know what I say, still waters run deep. That's for a reason, because not everything needs to be said, but let you trouble those waters, all right? And there'll be repercussions, because it's not about just peaceful combat, it's also for a just cause. And Haniel is asking you to behold, be bold, be brave, and especially true to the issues that may be of challenge to you. Gaze at the icon and you will see the red cross of St. George on the shield of the knight, representing the emblem of the Holy Helper. This famous knight became known for his sacrifice to just cause, and as a consequence, George was venerated throughout Christendom as an example of the bravery in defense of the poor. George brought many miracles to surround his incarnation, and he will be a champion for you if you make a wish. So spend a moment or two with Haniel's heart sigil, then chant How to awaken the energy of the base chakra, and you will feel grounded within the conviction of the warrior knight. Yes, it's applaudable, you know. Fight off them demons with a sword, yes. Like anybody that isn't seeming like they're on the up and up, like cut them out seriously and make those moves too. Because, you know, when I say cut and fight and stuff like it, personally, I mean, the best kind of way to kill somebody is not with the hands. It's definitely not with the hands. It's not even in the physical. Okay. And once you get to know the spirits first and matters after, you know how to deal with these people. Okay. And more times you hand it over to the divine. You make your prayers, you say your affirmations, you know, you listen to the guidance that you get, and you know how to deal with them. And underneath the deck, we have magnification, Archangel Metatron, the removal of obstacles, you know, the clearer of the way. And Metatron's heart sigil teaches us that we live at a time of immense spiritual expansion on the planet Earth. Yes, again, moving ages. Okay, be careful, they're over there. No, you can get the water that's over there, Amor. This is for drinking. Okay. Immense changes, yes, immense spiritual expansion. We're understanding more and more that spirit is first and matter is after. Understanding that even our thoughts are a spiritual energy. I can't, darling. No. But this is for drinking.
I will have a little bit more.
You want to drink some?
No, I will literally
go take the stuff that you have in the box in the bucket, excuse me, and then pick it up from the water over there. There's a nice stream that you can go reach to. You have to take the sand out of the bucket first, and then you can go and get some water from there. All right, what are we saying? Yeah, definitely understanding that spirit is first and matter is after, and everything is moved through the spirit energy. Energy. If you don't like the term, spirit is energy, okay? But you have to get over that. We may resolve the predicaments of the flesh, seeing that all without is a reflection of what is within. Yes, and sometimes it's not always a direct correlation, but it's even like you have an integral feeling or thought, and someone comes to challenge that, and that's not because that challenge is what you are innately, but is to re-invoke that integral feeling that you have, you know, that warriorship, that knightship, that you're not going to stand for bullshit, even though maybe on a Monday you might feel like, oh, it's part of the bigger picture, they will leave it for the side and let them learn their lessons and da 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 da. Sometimes you have to be the change. Like, you always have to be the change for yourself first and foremost, but sometimes you have to help other people change as well. And that can come in many different forms. Many different forms. Through resolution, we become closest to the source, and our physical constitution reflects the magnitude of our integrity. Then the eighth chakra opens, and the vessel of the universal heart connects with the energy field of infinite potential, magnifying our spiritual essence. This magnification is source given, opening us to the refined nature of service in our community and the broader global village. Therefore, ask yourself, what has recently opened in you to bring you to this potential gateway for the healing of the planet? And chant He through the first transpersonal chakra of the universal heart, 7 inches above your crown chakra. Yes. Magnify your gifts, your tools that you've been given. They haven't been there for a reason. I mean, this is what I'm saying. Sometimes, you know, we there's source knowing, there's source truth, okay? And everybody has a different portion, right? And it's not about what's true to me is what's true to you. No, it's truth and it stands alone, full stop. Someone has a job to do. Someone will reflect people that need healing. Someone will reflect people that is a healing tool for them, if that makes sense, right? And some are here to make big moves for other people to see. Some are here to take away some things from other people that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like, everybody has a different calling, and we have to be mindful of that. And not because it's a tried and tested, it's the only way. Most definitely not. We should know that by now. We have to know that there's a newness in every moment, and we're supposed to be expanding in every moment. There's a foundation, definitely. And the foundation is always going to be source. So look to that. And it's never going to digress too much from its core. Trust your vibes is play. Play, play, play. Have fun, enjoy, and play helps you tune into those intuitive guidance. Helps you restore the balance. Helps you get into those real divine relationships that's going to grow your soul, grow you through your soul, grow your spirit through your soul, better said. You know, because again, the spirit can be warped. It's the soul that's all, you know. And that's what I'm saying. The varying degrees is the spirit nature. The source, the core is soul. That everything should be done through love, joy, peace, expansion within every part of the spirit. One spirit might be all about love, and they have to learn also a little bit of self-restraint or something like that. And then another part of the spirit might be all about expansion, but they also have to learn to be grounded. And another piece of the soul may be about many different things. Again, the core, the source, the foundation is always going to be source, is always going to be soul. And then our spirit comes with varying degrees, varying facets. And that's how we get different perceptions and belief systems. But it's important for us not to go by popular beliefs. Yeah. It's important for us not to go by popular beliefs, which are facts, but in fact, the truth, which is always going to be source knowing. And we can all tap into that. And we all have access to that. Align our spirit, align our ego to our soul, and we are gold, baby, gold. Underneath the deck for for the trust your vibe, we got let it go, 27 and 9 vibration again. Okay, 11 and 9. This one's gonna be called 999. It's calling 9911 911. Yes, 911. Okay, let go. 2 and 7 is 9. Again, let go of the things of yesteryear so we can bring in the new and improved right here, my dear. We have to let go so we can bring in a new. We have no room for the old that we already know doesn't serve you. Get back to basics. Yeah, get back to the foundation, get back to the source, which is underneath the deck as well. There's 4 vibrations, definitely the roots and culture. Let it be anchored in source knowing, in your soul's truth, because that will stand alone and there will be no tower moments with that, because that's the most strongest foundation you can ever build from. For the tarot message, we have the King of Wands. As you can see, the King of Wands is a leader, is passionate, it moves his spirit. No spirit first and matter after, is able to bring about all the abundance, all the joy, all the passion through understanding that spirit is first and matter is after, and moves with it, leads people with it. You know, it's a masculine energy, so it's a go-getter, it's a force, it's a will, it's a materializing of this understanding of spirit. And then we have the 8, and very charismatic, the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is speaking the truth, clear communication, cutting off the bullshit, clarity of mind, you know? And this has been bestowed by the universe, us being able to see the truth clearly, being clear, and, you know, realizing us thinking, and moving away from that ish. Again, we have the 2 of swords, 2 of wands, which is another fire energy, passion, spirit led. And this is us looking at the options that we've had in this life. It's like looking at the days bygone and the years to come. And you're seeing that there's more in the what's to come. That's what you're holding on to. The future. And not the future far, far ahead. The future right now. The future that's been presented to you in this moment. Spirit first, matter after. And loving thyself, being thy holistic self, knowing thy holistic self and being thy unique higher self is imperative. Okay? Because once you understand that everything is a spirit nature, you understand that loving yourself is imperative. And striving to be knowing yourself is a must. And being a unique higher self is gonna bring you that gold. Because if you want to be crud and you want to be evil and doing all kinds of bullshit knowingly that is not serving you or anybody else, you won't suffice. You really won't suffice. Because there's always going to be energies that will be pulling you off. The Queen of Wands is that, again, it's the counterpart of this King of Wands, is the King of Wands. And it's a female, it's more receptive. It understands the spirit first and works with that. Is a mystic. Again, it's full of joy, full of wisdom, passion, clarity, and also has that leadership quality and also has that masculine energy too. And likewise, the King of Wands, of course, he knows how to work the spirit, which is the receptive nature. So they both are balanced energies. This is what I've been asked. This is, again, that Mars energy, the fire. With Haniel's energy here with victory and championship. And magnifying that, Metatron says, by being in play, okay, letting go, getting back to the basics is the vibe, right? To get into our divine masculine and divine feminine nature, we have to realize the truth that's been put across to us right now and move with that in this new world. For romance, and romance is love generally, is you deserve love. You are lovable, okay? Don't allow your past to dictate your now and then forward onto the future. You can make the changes. Don't negate yourself. Don't refute yourself, because that's what you're doing. When you try to stay stuck in things that you know is not conducive to you, when you've been shown the light, but yet you want to stay in the dark, act like you can't see. You can see full well. Everybody's got 2020. What are you talking about? You got to make that decision though. Accept yourself for who you truly are. And don't fall for you being unrequited. The universe loves you. The universe loves you. You came here to shine. You came here to be Oh God, you didn't come here to be mediocre. You came here to be grand. Shit's filling me up because I feel bad that people feel like that they're not loved, that they're not cared for. It's because you put yourself in a situation, okay, that you have to grow from. And it's okay. It makes you stronger. You are lovable. Of course you are. Take yourself out of those boxes and you'll find that there is no such thing as unrequited love. Because if you're in a situation where you feel like I really love this person and they just don't treat me right, like you put yourself in unrequited love. Because you should love yourself first more enough to pull yourself out of that shit. Takes a minute for us to realize sometimes because of all the stigmas that we have been placed in, all the miseducation that we have gone through. But people thinking and feeling that, oh, you know, what are you teaching and how, you know, education is, the school system has been fucking us up. All the misery that you are suffering, going through right now is because of the school system. Had most of us been homeschooled and, you know, nurtured really and truly, we wouldn't be feeling this pain. And because sometimes it's because our parents and our teachers, our first teachers wasn't treated and taught how they're supposed to. But you can't blame and shame. Realize that everybody goes through shit. And it's up to you to realize your own shit and work yourself out of it. And once you can work yourself out of it, you'll be inspiring somebody else to work themselves out of it. There's so much abundance, so much victory to come. Real power in the feminine, and then the masculine can get right, because it's not everything is he. The Father God isn't a Father God. Like, God is not a he. Like, stop that. It's universal, and actually it's more womb like. But even with that, knowing that, we know that it's androgynous because it has both feminine and masculine energy. But it starts from the yin, from the spirit, from the feminine, from the receptive energy. And then its outward emanation is masculine energy. So stop thinking that everything is a she or a he. It's both. It's a balance. Accept yourself as you are. Take time to reflect on what you need, not just what you want. Okay? Have those heart-to-heart conversations with yourself first and foremost, and those who are heart-filled. Full joy, baby. And I'm gonna come see it soon. Hold on. You know? Oh, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Life, when you really get in tune with your soul, with your source knowing, it's all filled, absolutely awesome, and filled with awe in many ways. Sometimes can be awful, but those awful moments are always lessons in everything, good, bad, or indifferent. There are lessons for us to heed. Don't negate yourself. Don't fool yourself. Like, it's all good. It's all good, baby. Baby. Okay. To finish here. Remember this. Take time to reflect on your foundations. Four of Swords. Because you can bring about great abundance and victoriousness, balance, truth, source knowing, confidence. Okay, know that you are not unrequited, and anywhere that you are, move yourself away and find love for yourself first, because you are love. You are lovable. You deserve more, and you have to give it to yourself first and foremost by seeing the truth of the matter, heeding the clarity. Okay, working your masculine and your feminine. You know, and making the moves where you know you are supposed to. in the news and leaving the old with lessons learned. Don't leave the old without lessons learned, because you have to repeat that cycle. Take your time. That's why it's important to rest and go within and check your foundation. This is a three up there and a 4 there. It's a 4 of swords, and 4 is all about foundation, checking the roots and the culture of things. Okay, so you can come into this real balance. This is what we are. This is what we're being pushed at. Spirit first, matter after. Balance both. I'm coming, babies. Get back to basic. The soul is the basic. Is the strongest foundation you could ever have. Working with that, you'll be solid all the way. You get there by, again, resting with the 4 sword, tuning in and playing, because that gives you a heightened sense of awareness of the now. And being present is everything, to help you realize what it is that you need to let go of. Okay? And you'll be victorious and you'll be champion over it. Magnify that, and you'll be magnified for it. For your victory, you're standing up for what's right. Okay? And hey, don't go nowhere. Being on your path, realizing you're part of the whole, and you have to work your whole and realize the change is needed. It starts with you. Who was that? Back to basics? No, let go, of course. At the most, we have to let go. We have to let go. Breathe slowly and deeply. That's pure tune to what needs to be. Good, thanks, y'all. Oh, wow. Centipede. Wow. Oh, I love that. That's a nice little pattern there. These creatives. Wow. Let's go through the water. That's beautiful. But the water's it's coming forward strong. Wonders of the world. Seaweed. We need to bring some back, but the last time we left it in the bag for too long, so I'm gonna leave that today. Might actually get some actually. Yeah, same seaweed that you buy out the shop, you can get on the water, man. Nature is free, baby. For the sea moss, the fairies be abound. And I got to know that actually the dragonflies are associated with waters. I didn't know that they're actually born from the waters, and dragonflies are very auspicious animals. Well, I say animals, but they're very auspicious because, yeah, they bring about the understanding of spirit and helping the need for transformation. Look it up. We're going to come in a little bit later with the water meditation too, so watch out for that. Give thanks. Have a beautiful day. Much love, much peace and joy. Remember to let go of the old, which you already know is no good, and bring in the new. Peace.